So what this video is going to show you is how to make the multiple sprites there, and how to make your multiple falling sprites, how to make your sprites go up and down, which the bus can do. I'm not sure if it shows in this little clip. And also you can see there's a fails at the top. There it goes up and down, and get that fails going. Now it might not exactly be working right now. I can't tell by the tiny little screen, but if you watch this video, you'll see how to move that bus up and down like that, how to get multiple things falling, and also how to keep track of your fails or other score if you want to modify your code. Good luck. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is add a second dropping thing. So what the first thing you do is going to right click on your existing sprite, click duplicate, and now I'm just going to rearrange them. And then when I press play, or press the flag, you'll see, you can't tell because they're going to the same spot. Both are going to the same X and Y coordinates. So there's the one, there's the other, but they're both going to the same spot, so you can't see them. So I need to change the X and Y of the second sprite. So I'm going to try 50, X and 137. When I get to the bottom, I want it to go back to 50X and 137. Let's try this. Oh, it looks like I'm also going to change the speed to -3, so it'll be a little slower. Okay, so you can see it's gone a little to the left, but I want it to be further away. So I'm going to change the X to a lower number. Try 30. This will work on yours as well. 30. You probably know where it needs to go. It still needs to go further to the left. So I'm just sort of experimenting, testing. 0, experiment, test. I want it to be even further away. So now I'm going to be into the negatives on the X axis. -20, -20. That looks good. But now I can't really get around it. So, and now the next thing I'm going to do is, now that I've got the falling eggs in the right spot, is I want to change where my bus can go. And what I need to do there is I need to add more when certain button clicked. So that's a mistake. So what I'm going to do is when up arrow and when down arrow are clicked, instead of changing the the X by +10 and -10, I'm going to change the Y because I want it to move up and down. So I go up to motion, change Y, where is it? So for the up arrow, it's going to be change Y by 10. And for the down arrow, it's going to be change Y by -10, because I want it to go down with the down arrow and up with the up arrow. So now I'm going to test it and see if it works here. Oh, there we go. Now I'm talking. And I can go up, and I can go right, and I can go left, and I can go up, and I make it, oh, I didn't make it across. I got hit by the egg. And now the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add the score, or sort of a score. I'm going to keep track of how many times I fail. So I'm going to go into variables. I'm going to make a variable, and I'm going to call it fails. And then you can see it there in the top left, score fails of 0. Now I need to go back in the bus sprite, and I need to add a few things. So at the start of the game, I want to set fails to 0. So no matter how many times I fail, when I start again, I want to set it to 0. Now I need to change the fails every time it hits an egg. So if it hits the egg, it's going to say ouch, yes. But the problem is I have 2 eggs now, which I probably should have done with the first egg. I kind of made a mistake. So I need to add this whole thing. If touching egg 2, and I do have some problems here, but what I'm doing is, what I eventually get to is if touching egg 2, then say ouch for 1 second. So you're gonna have to bear with me here as I play around. You should have 3 blocks of code that are exactly the same. If touching egg 1, then say ouch for 2 seconds. If touching egg 2, say ouch for 2 seconds. If touching bell, say ding dong, you win. And then whatever you have for your sprites. And what I've also done is I've changed the length of time that it says ouch for to 1 second. And you'll see why in a minute. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out that stop, which you may have added. Now it says ouch. And the fails change, which is good. But what I want to also do is if I hit one of those eggs, I want it to go back. So I'm going to go to X and Y to those start positions. Because if I hit the egg, I want it to send me back. So if it hits egg 1, it says ouch. And go to the start position, which I'm copying from the original start position, which is just underneath the when green flag is pressed. Get that stop all sprites out of there. Try it again. Good, goes back, it says ouch for 1 second, goes back, try again. It says ouch, go back. Now I know it's working. Now it's time to go back in a variable. Each time I hit the egg, I want it to change fail by 1. So hit egg 2, change fail by 1. Hit egg 1, change fail by 1, and that's how it's going to keep track of how many times you failed. So you're going to hit the egg, it's going to say ouch, it's going to change your score and send you back. Ouch, change score, send back. Ouch, change score, send back. Yay, I won. Stop all sprites. Try it again. Reset the score, it worked. Ouch, change score, send you back. Ouch, change score, change fails, whatever, send you back. Now it's working. So with those 3 tricks, and I'm not even using the up and down, but with those 3 tricks, you'll be able to move your sprite up and down. You'll be able to have as many falling sprites as you want, going to wherever you want. And you can keep score, and you can have different things. You can have it many times you hit the bell, and you can have it hit the bell, keep track of how many times you hit the bell, and then if you hit one of the eggs once, that would stop it all. So there's a lot of options there. Yeah, good luck, and I can't wait to see everybody's games.